Good morning, welcome to Monday. So today's the 4th of May and just trading live right now. Um, Up about 150 bucks so far for the day. Looking for about $1,000, so kind of appropriated my trades and my risk level for today to be able to do that. So watch the other video. There's a day, Mondays and Fridays are obviously my favorite days to trade, like today. Watch the video as to why that is. So today, kind of looking at silver, going long on it again. Hopefully it doesn't kick my you know what today, and I'm long on cocoa, and maybe going to take out a position on cotton, but we will see about that. Now, one thing I do want to talk to you about is contract months, and of course, there's a video on that too that you can watch the full version of it. But be sure you're trading in a contract month that the volume is high enough, or if you're trading penny stocks or any kind of stock, make sure there's enough volume for you to get in and out. And when you're dealing with commodities, commodities are traded all on months. So if you're trading silver like I am now, and I'm down $200 on silver this second, you need to know that it's every other month that's really traded. So even though it is traded in every single month, like May, June, July, right? Um, yeah. So June is kind of a dead month, and I can even show you right here. There's nobody trading it. Very few people trade it. So just make sure you realize that. Gold is the same way, but June is the month that they trade. July is not the month they trade. So it is every other month. So just be sure that you know that and check the volume. Make sure you're getting into something that has enough volume to even support you. Like milk used to be traded all the time. Milk's not traded at all. Even orange juice used to be huge, especially back in the 80s and even early 90s. Now has so little volume that you don't even really want to get in there because it's tricky to get out when you want to get out. So just be cautious about that. We're gonna see what today brings. Hopefully some big money, and stay tuned. Just in an hour now into trading, and I am up on everything. I got out of silver and then it kind of crashed back down, so it's a good thing I only took a $50 profit opposed to a $200 loss or so. But I'm up $430. Now this is when a lot of traders will take the money and run. And yes, some days even I take the money and run when I'm not feeling good or don't feel like trading anymore. But on cocoa, I'm up $400 on that. But there's no reason for me to get out of it. So what I did was move that stop loss, and you can see the blue line there. And I just moved it down so that I'm limiting my losses if it does turn around. But this fundamentally, you can see these tops here are going smaller and smaller. So there's no reason for me fundamentally to get out of this. My target is for it to settle down into here. So why get out and take the $400 profit when the goal is down here and nothing's changing on this? All right, and that's the key thing, is to keep checking your charts. Is it topping over here and then coming back down, then kind of going up slowly, kind of building up this way? If the answer is no, then just keep lowering your stop loss. So I'm going to lower my stop loss right now to 2403, so right where this line is here. And then I'm really only risking, let me see here, so about $160. So when you're trading during the day, just keep moving that stop loss down and follow it all the way down. Because in all honesty, this could go all the way down to here, which would be a few $1,000s in profit. So don't get too excited when you see a good profit for the day. Keep riding it. If the fundamentals are still working out, keep going with it. Like, there's nothing in my mind holding this market up. So why should I take the money now? So that's kind of the philosophy, and we'll see where it goes. Yeah, so check back. Just moved my cocoa stop loss down. Didn't move it too far down from where I was because I really do want to stay in this for a long time, maybe even overnight on this one. As you can see here, kind of these tops keep going down, which is a good sign. So I moved it. I gave this thing plenty of room in case it does like a quick little rebound, but probably is not going to go much higher than into here. If you're a little bit more aggressive, maybe you'd move your stop loss down into this position, 23.88. But to play it safe, I gave it a little bit extra room. Sometimes you'll see a good swing around before it keeps going down. So yeah, that's kind of how the day's going. Still kind of at $430 in profit. So gotta keep trading to make that money. Trading just ended for the day and up $565. Not quite as much as I had hoped, but I'll show you kind of how Coco did today and why I did some of the moves that I did. So I shorted Coco up here at 23.98, 2 contracts, and as it moved down and kind of made these new lows, I moved my stop losses down and kind of trailed it right underneath these supports and resistance. So these here are the resistance points because I'm short. So I was just putting them underneath, or just on top of those, sorry, and then it kind of got into this interesting point right here is where I sold them. The reason being is because time was kind of ticking on in the day, and this market normally moves my time, Atlantic time, right around noon. So I knew that by 1 o'clock my time, which is about 10 o'clock Chicago time, that the biggest move for the day was probably done. So I got out and I placed an automatic sell order right underneath this here. So right underneath this support. If it crashed through, then I wanted to be shorted again. And it paid off because the market did bounce right back up. And then I shorted it again somewhere right up in here. And I'm going to overnight this position, hoping that it will bust through this support. But we will see how that goes. You know, the ceiling is pretty close in here, so I'm not risking very much to do this trade. So it was a good move to go overnight on. As a day trader, you try to get out of all your trades by the end of the day, but you have to realize there's a lot of good positions that overnight can move. Such as that silver trade I did last week that made me $1,300. So gonna overnight this position, hope for the best. I'm hoping that when it opens, it's gonna open down in here and maybe go down to 23.50. So it'll be a good profit for me, but we will see. So good luck with your trading. Stay tuned, make sure you subscribe. There's gonna be some really cool videos about trading and education behind it coming up. So stay tuned and make money.